A couple things I want to say just at the outset is we're going to talk about a lot of great stuff today. Everything we share it stays in the room, as I've always said before, and at the same time, you're going to share your perspective of just kind of life in the Twin Cities right now. We're going to start and talk a lot about business and all your success, which we'll talk about. But sounds like a silly question, but I'm going to just say this out loud first. Because I know I've said it wrong many times. How do you pronounce your name?
Farhiya.
Okay. Everybody hear that? And I want you to speak as loud as you possibly can because we have people on Zoom as well. Say it again.
Farhiya.
Yeah.
There you go. Farhiya. And I've said it wrong several times, so please correct me. So just from a production standpoint, I wrote this down just because it's incredible. And you're going to share your story as far as when you got licensed, all that stuff. So you've been licensed 2022. So in a very short time. So first deal was in 2023, one closing from 1 to 8. Last year from 8 to almost 33 units in 2025. As I was studying the trends, what blew me away is they were all buyers. All buyers.
2022, I sold 7 houses.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing too. It wasn't on the trends.
With another broker.
Well, there you go. That's why. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. And I think this will be cool for you guys to learn as well. Tell us your background, your journey. How do you end up in Minneapolis from where you came from?
So I was born and raised in Kenya. My parents flew from Somalia from the civil wars. They came to Kenya. I was born in a refugee camp. And so I came here in 2027, January 2027. 2007.
That's like
So,
Fact checking live.
yeah. So I came here and my parents wanted me to become a nurse or a doctor, pilot, like something like that will give me a lot of money. So I went to nursing school and then I found a job, a part-time job. But a part-time job, nursing assistant. So I did that and then they fired me somehow. So I was pregnant with my second child when they fired me. And somehow I Googled, there was no AI. I Googled self-employment or, independent job or something. And then I find real estate there. So I bought classes from CE Shop. And then somehow I was Googling brokerage and all that. And then I saw Chris Lindor. And there was a video that he shared saying that he will sponsor new agents and he will train and all that. And I was like, wow, it's good. So he said, post a video, make a video and then send to me. I did the video. They called me and they interviewed me. They said they will sponsor me. So the first 1 year I was with Chris Lindor, I have shown. So when my license went active, the first year that my license went active, 2022, it was my due date for my second baby. And I get my citizenship for I become a citizen and I had my baby. And I get my real estate license.
every year.
And she sold 7 houses?
Yeah. And the funny thing, I showed 175 houses.
Oh my.
Yes. because I was so hungry and I wanted so bad and I wanted to help people. And I have seen my community was struggling and they didn't have houses and they were all renting and all that. So I wanted to support my family and my community. So yeah, so that's how I get into real estate.
Wow.
How do you show 175 houses and not sell one?
I sold.
She's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
And it was
back in
zero buyers.
2022. Okay.
Yeah, it was zero buyers. So
Okay.
So let's take a couple steps back. So so you grew up in Kenya?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us just because if I had a globe in front of me right now, I honestly it's gonna make me sound silly and I just don't know. I couldn't even point to where that is, to be honest with you. So tell us what life was like growing up there.
So so the reason why I am who I am today is the background that I had back in Kenya and in the refugee camp. Usually, if like you get like one meal, you're not gonna get the second meal. There wasn't safety, there wasn't life. We had dreams and hopes, and there was a song that we used to sing that one day a white man will come and go to like a promised land called here promised land. So we had a lot of hopes and dreams, and that one day we'll come here, and you know, so yeah, so it wasn't that good, and we were like dreaming every day of us coming here and having a good life. So yeah.
And when you say we, who tell us about your family? Who's we?
So we are 7 siblings, my mom and my dad, and we all came here.
Wow. How old were you?
I was 19.
And
I was the second one.
Oldest.
the second oldest.
Yeah.
You have an older brother.
Yeah.
So you're the oldest daughter. That makes sense.
So how so you were when you came here, you were say it again, 19?
Yeah.
And how old were just to give us perspective, how old were your parents? And again, you were 19, we had an older brother, and then what was the age range of the kids?
So so my mom was 50, my dad was 60, I think. And actually we don't know our date of birth because of the hospital that we were born, and they usually say you were born on summer or something, and then they give us a one date. So but yeah, but yeah, we were 7 kids. I don't remember my siblings' date of birth. Yeah.
And what did your parents do for work?
So we were like in a refugee camp. They usually provide us with like a food. Like they will give you a card number, and then they will have like a food distributor, something like that, and then they will distribute food to the camps and give to each family a portion of rice, flour, oil. So there wasn't a job or anything back there.
Were you born in a refugee? Okay. Thank you. Did you go to school?
We did. That was the only thing we had there. We have good schools, and luckily I get sponsorship for my when I finish my middle school, I get sponsorship for my high school. So yeah,
And so then you went to high school?
I went to high school. Yeah.
And what was that like as far as like a lot of kids, a small amount of kids? Tell us about that. For school, what school was like?
Oh, we were like so many kids, like 100 with hundred kids in like a small room with no desk. So yeah,
And then do you graduate high school then?
I did, and I came here when I graduated my high school. Yeah, yeah, that's
And what, as you look back on that experience growing up there, do you have any, what's a favorite memory you can share or a time where you were really, really scared? Like, I'd love to hear just kind of the really high, like if we're playing the highs and lows game, what was the best part that you remember from that period in your life growing up? And then can you share any of the, scary or worse things?
so. So everybody there know each other. We know each other. We support each other, and it's like one kid will be raised by the whole village type of thing. And so, so yeah, that was my favorite. We can play outside, we can, share things, and that was my favorite. And then my fear used to be us not coming here. That was my worst nightmare. So,
And tell us about the like what's the process like and or like the moment you found out you were coming here, what was that like?
so it was so long because when my parents went to, they went to the camp before having me and my brother. And so they usually there's a sponsorship process, and every time there will be they will call us and then they will say, oh wait, we have been waiting for like almost 19 years. So
Was waiting for that long.
yeah, yeah, some people still are in the camps waiting almost 35 years. Yeah.
How did you get, sorry.
Please go
Like, how
ahead.
does it, so what determines, is it just your place in line kind of thing? Or like, how does it get determined that it's your time, I guess?
It's like sometimes it's a luck. So yeah, these people that we met them there, they're still there. They have been there like forever. So like my uncle is still there. He has been there like for his entire life. Yeah, and he have like 7 kids right now. So yeah.
So you find out you're coming here and then you get here and is it here or where did you guys actually come?
So we came in St. Cloud. So yeah, St. Cloud.
And did you come in the winter?
January I came.
How is that determined? Like where you go? How did you?
Like for us it was like they did not find a rental place for us because we were so many, and they said like 6 bedroom would be enough for you guys, but we don't have 6 bedroom. And there was my aunt that I just recently helped her buy her second house, that she had a house, and she was like, you can come here, I will let them stay with me until they will find, so
It just to be clear on dates, it was 2017, not 2007,
2017.
2017 you came here.
Yeah.
17. So we've been here now, we're going on 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So
Was America what you expected?
Oh, at the beginning, yeah, but nowadays I'm not sure.
Yeah. Either are we.
Yeah.
yeah. So you get here,
Yeah.
it's winter. Then what? I mean, so we're living at our aunt's, is that right?
Yeah.
And then your folks find work, like what happens next?
So I went to the University of St. Cloud.
Yeah, the Huskies. Yep.
Yeah, so I went there, and I was studying RN. So So, and my siblings, some were in middle school, some in high school. Yeah. And we were using the bus, going to the places that we wanted to go. Yeah.
Got it. So you went there.
Yeah.
And so you have six siblings and then your parents and then you have an aunt. Do you have other family here too?
Yeah. Oh, no. We were like the only family that came here, but my aunt is like, we help each other mostly. So she's a distant aunt. So
Got it. And are all your siblings still in the Twin Cities area? Got it. Yeah. Wow. And you have you're married and then you have two kids, 6 and 3, and then we're doing
I don't think you had anything to do with that.
So and does your husband work?
yes, he's a truck driver.
Got it. Cool. And then your 6-year-old it's daughter
Yes.
and then son, and then we're expecting a son, right? Okay. So she's in first grade, kindergarten? First. Nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. So was it so we went to school for an RN, and then you Googled basically self-employed jobs, and that's how you found real estate?
Yeah.
That's amazing. What was the second choice? Did you explore anything else?
Like there was a big list of, they were like contractor, mechanic, blah blah. So I was like, I cannot do all that.
And why Google self-employed jobs versus just find a different job in your field?
Because I find out that I did not like doing they like the way everybody has something something they like. So I wasn't sure that was my field. And so yeah, so I wanted to be an independent, and the nurse that who fired me was so rude, and she was after me, and she was like, she wasn't that good. So I was like, if I become a nurse or something, I will be under somebody. And I was like, I rather have my own schedule, stay with my kids, and be free, I guess, which is.
Can anyone relate to that? Why you got a real estate? Yeah. So we go through the courses and you did them online?
I did it online, and then I find the Chris Lindo video, and then I went to
Yeah.
started over again.
Yeah. So you joined their brokerage.
Yeah.
We showed 175 houses. We sold 7. And then how do you end up at Keller Williams?
So Katie in Eden Prairie, and Melissa recruited me, and
Fine.
yeah. So I loved her energy and the way she was like, I was like, yeah, I want to be surrounded with this like-minded energy, and that's how I decided to come to KW.
Wow. Was that an easy move?
It was, yeah, it was, yeah.
Very cool. So, how does one go from basically 8 deals last year or 2 years ago to 32 now? Walk us through your business. How do we, again, if you were teaching me in the room or you're teaching, new agent Dustin or any of us, as long as we've been licensed, like, how did you do that?
So, I was with Chris Lindo. I did a lot of showings, and I put a lot of mile in my car, and I had 2 kids, and I really wanted the success so bad, and I wanted to help people so bad. So I was like, this is not my cup of tea. I decided to change brokerage, and then I went to Keller Williams, and with no lead. With Chris, I had so many leads, and I was like, yeah, I'd rather start from 0 than not making any guess. Yeah. So what I did was I came to Keller Williams and in Eden Prairie office, and I was like, maybe I should start calling expired. So one week I did call 2,500 homes. listing. Yeah,
Oh.
it's called listing. So, sorry, it was- Sorry.
I'm blowing.
Yeah.
Did you hire a service to get all the numbers? Like, how did you do that?
Because when you make Mojo calls,
Yeah.
it's-
Mojo.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I did call 2,500. I was like, oh, it was working, but I was not trained to do listings. I was trained to do buyers only. So I was going to the listing appointment, and they were not signing with me. So I was like, okay, maybe I need more buyers. So I decided to do a video, and then I did it again. I did it again. And then I think the fourth one went maybe viral type of thing. So yeah.
So, so we start calling expires, not working. Let's try video, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's dive into that a little bit. So it was on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What are we doing video on?
TikTok.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're doing video on TikTok and let's just cue it up. So we're gonna play the viral video, right? I admittedly have never been on TikTok, nor do I plan to. But so
I died yesterday.
so this is the video that went viral, right? We're gonna play it. We'll pause here. Okay, so just as you cue it up, so a couple of things here. So we're using CapCut, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys familiar with CapCut?
Yeah.
Corner, the video.
Or cue
Wow. Can you translate what you said? Yeah, what you said.
Go ahead.
Can you translate what you said in the video?
Yeah. So in my community, even me, I didn't know that you can build your credit. I didn't know that you don't need 20%. And so I was like, if you need help with buying a house and you're tired with renting and all that, there is a program called FHA or USDA that can help you. And if your credit is bad, I can help you help fix it because I had someone who does the credit building
You
thing.
still deal with the person that do the credit building?
Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah. So, yeah.
So we took it down, but so when we say that went viral, like so, I mean, how many views? Like what happened and what was the impact, and then what happened to you after that? Like, I mean, your phone just started ringing, or what happened?
Yeah.
I mean, are you able to show any of the stats or say it again?
91,000.
That's on Instagram though.
Oh.
The TikTok had more.
So what happened was one digit of my business number was wrong in there,
Oh,
and it was still finding me. And the video even it went to someone's phone number, and the guy texted me on Facebook.
Oh.
I will sue you.
People calling.
He did he was everywhere.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So, but still, people were finding me. And
They like this.
yeah. And then I took that video down, and then I reposted again, and it's my business card. Yeah.
And we may not know. So how does that go viral? Is it? I mean, hashtag. Like again, I have no idea. How does it go viral? How does that happen? I mean, you look great and it's a cool video, but like, what? How does that happen? And you may not have an answer. But
It just I was like, let me help people and tell them what is the truth and, just share
Yeah.
how to buy the house.
Was there anyone in your community doing that really or not?
No.
Yeah, it seems like you found a niche and like, yeah, that's
Did
amazing.
people share it like wildfire kind of thing? It must have, right?
And when did you do that?
It was, I think it was August, I think. I've been posting from the beginning of the year, but nothing went viral. So that's one.
August of 2023, 4?
2023.
So you had been posting, like what was the content that you'd been posting prior to that?
So I was posting house tour.
Oh, okay.
I was just doing house tour, and I changed my.
More educational.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Value. That makes sense.
So if you posted it in August of 2024
Yeah.
and it went viral, like how quickly were you like your phone's ringing off the hook or this guy is texting you to like cease and desist my number?
It was immediate.
Immediate,
Yeah.
okay.
So, So,
Are you still following up with a lot of those people? No?
yeah, I don't know. Like every time I'm bad at that. So every time someone calls me today, I would just pick up there. So I have to. Yeah. I have
Do you have them anywhere in a database that you can kind of?
So 2025, I don't know, somehow someone told me that follow-up us is like they would provide you a number or something
Mhm.
that can, and so I have a follow-up us from 2025 hours now.
Okay.
Yeah. That they can capture and leave, and I can call them whenever.
And so all these leads that you did this last year, was that from
That video. Yeah, because
leads
yeah.
or any from your sphere or
No, from
all
TikTok.
from leads? Yeah.
So let's pause for a second and just to clarify, because again, we got 2 kids, we got 1 on the way. We're doing 33 deals a year. Like, what does your schedule look like? And then what kind of support do you have? Do you have transaction coordinator? Do you have any admin support? Is anyone else doing showings for you? I mean, 33 buyers makes me a little nauseous just the amount of time that it is. So what does that look like?
So, yes, I have a TC team profile and my go-to, and they usually help me. Thank you so much, guys. So yes, they draft my offers. Sometimes I'm running around and doing showings here to here and city to city. So yeah, profile come in and help me.
Sweet.
So yeah, I do have a TC team, and also I love my buyers. I don't know. I will really need help with showings, but sometimes I'm like, I may go see that house. Yeah. So yeah, I have showing agent here and there. Body helps me sometimes. Lisa Jacobs helped me. So yeah.
Wow. And so from like a schedule standpoint, is it just kind of turn and burn? You're working all the time? Are you good about honoring, some of us struggle with saying no to clients when we should be saying, or, I mean, how does that work? Do you work all day, all night? Like, what's that look like?
I do. I work night. I work morning. I work weekends. There's no day off for me unless I'm with my kids, like picking them school or taking them to activity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm just on the phone, on the go.
Wow. Wow. What do you guys, yeah, I mean, that's a lot. I'm just trying to get my arms around it. 33 buyers, that's amazing.
Besides that, she has to translate.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's doing a lot of our job, but she's doing it double time because she has to also translate for them everything.
Yeah, from the,
Don't you attend the lender meeting generally with
oh, yeah.
your clients as well?
Yeah, I do translate inspection, appraisal, not appraisal, inspection, lender meeting, closing, so.
In your business, I mean, I'm just gonna jump in 2025, you made some significant changes. You wanna
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
our-
that?
Yeah. So the thing is, as my video showed, that I was preparing my client from 2024 to 2025, and now I have 50 pre-approved buyers that were ready for this year, but the things and everything. So yeah, so every time a buyer came to my database, I will try to see if their credit's bad, if they need more income. So it takes some time to build them and prepare them. Someday you'll understand. I have to, talk to them more often. So
And you've hired someone, correct?
yeah.
Do you have an assistant?
Oh, assistant. Yes.
Mhm.
Assistant. Hire an assistant. Yeah.
And transaction coordination, and the coach.
You hired a math coach too?
Yes.
There's some, yeah, that's something.
That is,
Yeah. So my accountability group, they are so helpful and I love them so much. And they support me so much. And when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm not feeling well, when I'm ready to give up, they're there for me and support me. And they were like, "You need a coach." I was so overwhelmed and running around and crying, at the beginning of last year. So they were like, "You need a coach."
so you hired a maps coach?
I did.
Who's your maps coach?
Pe- Peggy.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. And how long have you been working with Peggy?
From the beginning, no, I think from July last year.
So about a half a year. And what has that done for you?
Oh, it helped me, simplify my schedule and, she helped me I was bad at following up with my first client and all that. And she was like, "Whenever you're in this area, how many showings do you do per day?" Or I was like, "A lot." And she was like, "So this is a plan. Whenever you're like in, let's say, even Prairie area, and you sold 2 houses, make sure you call them and ask them, 'Hey, how's it going? I'm in your area.'" So yeah, so she helped me follow up with my past client and also helped me simplify my calendar and my schedule. Yeah,
So far worth the investment.
100%.
Okay. If there's anybody debating hiring a maps coach in the room, let's chat to either one of us. Worth every penny. And it's okay to not always love the calls.
Sometimes it's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. Wow. So we're going to step aside from the business conversation here in a couple of minutes, but I want to kind of wrap this up. So what are your goals for this year?
So I'm having hard time, putting my goals together this year because I'm having a newborn baby.
Yeah.
And yes, I have buyers who were ready for 2026 and pre-approved buyers ready, but they're not
Change.
making the decision. They were scared. And yeah, so
So let's dive into that. So
Just one question.
yeah, please.
Are you interested in listings at all? Or are you still just really buyer focused?
I do have listings every build that, but I am having a hard time like I have a sign list. I'm having a time. I don't know.
And why?
I don't know. I feel like I love buyers so much, and I just wanna help buyers sometimes. So I don't know. Yeah.
Well, and what might be interesting here in kind of talking through this out loud is obviously the number one priority for 2026 is,
Yeah.
healthy baby and take care of our family, right? So this might be a wonderful opportunity for some leverage and working with, colleagues to figure out some of that other stuff. Because at the end of the day, it's evident that people love you, people trust you, and they need you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So huge opportunities ahead, and through all the personal stuff and having a baby and family and all that, like this opportunity for you to kind of grow into this next phase of your business is going to be super interesting and fun to watch. And we're all going to support you in any way we can. So, let's, and I don't even know where to begin. I know we've, had private conversations, but from your perspective, share with us just some of the challenges you've had over the last couple months, just with everyday life in Minnesota with this spotlight on us. Again, we'd love to hear anything you can share. And again, saying this out, this is your perspective of just going through everything.
So it's a scary time for my family and the people I know and the people that I worked with, that I'm working with. Like last Friday, my buyer was coming from St. Cloud. I had a buyer consultation, and the ICE agent stopped them, and the son was driving the car, and they asked, there was a son and a mother. So they asked the son to provide an ID, and he refused to do that. I don't know why he did that. So they detained him, and he was a citizen. So they detained the son, and also what happened was the mother does not speak English, and she doesn't know how to drive, and they turned the car off, and in the middle of nowhere, they just left her there and detained her son. So it's like I am like so scared right now. I'm like, just stay you home, don't come for any consultation. If I am able to, I will go to their house and do the buy consultation or listing consultation, whatever that is. So yeah, it's very, very scary time. And I have my kids' passport every minute because I'm scared someone to just take my kids and so yeah, I have my passport with me, and so it's yeah, I'm just waiting for that one phone call that someone call me and say that my kid has been detained or something, or my siblings. Just like I don't know. It's not something that I wanted when I was coming here, when I was having this kid. Like it wasn't in my plan, but now we have to face that. So at the beginning of this month, I was in Target with my two kids, my 6-year-old and my 3. So there was two elderly people. They came to us and they were recording me, and they were like, "Go back to your country, you garbage, you this." And still my kids ask me that question. Like they were like, "Why did they call you garbage, mama? Do you work with them?" I was like, "No." They know I work in the office, and they were like, "Why did they call you that, mama?" So I went in my car, I cried. So it's not something I wanted my kids to hear, but they did. And so yeah. So I have them calling me garbage, those people calling me I'm a fraud, still something. It's not fair because I have worked so hard here today. I have worked so hard, like I don't sleep. I like I'm always there. I have hard time, but can relate this. Last year, I was like breaking down every minute. I have sales working here. I have listing agent calling, and it was so hard. I have worked so hard to be here today, and uh, so so like people calling us fraud or scammers or that's not good, and we're not all like there's a bad person in every community and every region and everywhere. So yeah, it is what it is. So
Has your whole family gotten their citizenship?
yes,
Okay.
but I have like relatives and I know that are waiting for their citizenship. Usually when we came here, they will provide you with social security and a work permit. After they provide those two documents to you, and then you will wait 2 years to get your green card, and then you will wait another 5 years to get your citizenship. So that's how the process is. So most of the people that are here right now, they're like I-94 or and yeah, they have to hide, they have to, you know. So it's very scary time. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We were talking in our accountability group, and I am having a hard time doing real estate because it just seems fucking pointless because we're literally being invaded by our federal government. And if you disagree, I don't really care. Frankly, you can fight if you like. I honestly am ready for a fight. Because my children who are white are regressing because they can feel I'm in Minneapolis and they can feel how upset my husband and I are. So my brown and black friends are afraid to leave their house and their citizens. And so, yeah, I just frankly don't really give a shit about real estate right now at all. And I'm here mostly to support my friend, and that's the only reason I'm here today. And I hate that I'm crying because I'm a white woman and this is bullshit. I shouldn't be crying. I should be using my shit to help my black and brown friends. And excuse my French, but this is fucking bullshit.
I think we've all been crying.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
How can we, clearly we are here to support you in this room. And what's really hard is you have experiences like that in Target and your loved ones have experiences like in that, in similar experiences. And what's hard about, you throw out the word fraud and, we talked about this severally. Some of that is real, right? I mean, there are guilty people that are every possible color that are doing illegal things. And that doesn't blanketly mean everyone in your community is guilty or everyone in whatever community is guilty. And so, I think we're all crying, in various ways, and we're mourning and we're sad and we feel helpless and we don't know what to do. And, if you haven't read John's post yesterday or this weekend, super powerful, right? So a lot of times I think we're in this, spot of not knowing what to do. And I guess publicly, I just want to say we are absolutely here to support you in any way we can. And, oftentimes I think, we're not sure what to do. And I think, just loving those around us, in however we can is, what we want to do. And, you know, on behalf of everyone in your community that is, you know, that you surround yourself with, we are just sorry for what you're going through.
And I appreciate each one of you guys texting me, emailing me, you know, Facebook message me. Thank you so much, and stopping me in the office and saying sorry. Thank you.
What to say or do, honestly.
Your client's son, did he get back home?
Yeah. Yeah. He was a citizen. He was a citizen, so he had his passport, but he didn't used to show them.
And
And
do you know why?
well, you know, kids nowadays, they
Literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to, because he's a
Right.
citizen, it's
Right.
illegal.
Right, he doesn't have to.
Yeah, it's illegal for them to do that. So he was just being, exercising his rights. Yeah.
mine in Chicago. Passport ID, and I'm like, I would be like, from this to this.
Yeah.
I don't want any.
You don't have to, but yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Do you have advice for us, and or I guess how do you? My perception of you is you're incredibly kind. You have a smile that lights up the room, and you seem you come across as very confident. So, and we all don't have those qualities all of the time. What advice would you give us as we, you know, many of us in this room have none of the challenges that you go through, and we all have things in our life that we're going through, but how do you stay so strong?
Yeah. So in our community, they're very lovely people, and we support each other, and we love each other, and we raise each other. And so so the support that I have from my mom and my siblings, my friends, it's like incredible, and that's what make me keep going and you know, showing up for them. Yeah. So
Ask questions.
Please ask away.
Apologize if I missed.
Oh, it's okay.
Like showing up today or just going out right now, for even when I walked by and saw the Somali tea and it's delicious and being here, and then it reminded me, I looked at the calendar because I wanted to be in here and I thought, oh, it's Monday and it's right now. But what was it like being here, or even going outside?
it's very scary, and I wish I can stay next to my parents and my siblings and my kids, but I have villages. I have to come here. I have to work. I have to, you know. So it's very scary. I'm always expecting and waiting someone to stop me. So yeah. But
I don't want you put in any harm, and I appreciate you showing up, being here.
If you are stopped, do you know what to do?
I have my passport. I leave right there. I'm just gonna show them and tell them I'm citizen. I don't want them to. Yeah. So
Do you know that you don't have to answer any of their questions? You can choose to remain silent. Do you know that?
yeah, but you know, so last night I find out that they don't know about the passport ID, and some of them will be like, "Oh, you never said that thing."
Yeah.
Something. So I don't know. I have
Idiots.
yeah. So I don't want to argue with them. I don't want any conflict. I would be like, if you don't need this passport ID, I will provide my book ID, my book passport book. So yeah, I'm so scared. I don't want to even to just have misunderstanding or something, because they will just betray me. It's like that. And I am pregnant. So, yeah, my mom was saying that she lost her passport ID under the bed. She had it under her pillow. And we were like looking for it all night. It hid between the bed and the bed frame. We were like, oh my God, they will knock our door anytime. And we're like stressing a lot. So it is those. And we're waiting for them to come, no matter what, it will come. So someone
This is
can
not
just
our
think
country. This
of
is
it.
not our country, and things will change.
Yeah.
And I wish you every good thing in the world. You do not deserve to be treated this way at all, at all. This is not the country you came to. This is not the country I was born into. It's just plain wrong.
Thank you, Faye. So we have about 5 minutes. Other questions you guys have?
So, tell me what a typical day looks like for you. So from the moment you wake up, to the moment it's time to go to bed. So what does that schedule or time blocking look like for you in your day? On just like a regular day.
So, oh my God. So
I'm trying to figure out how do you fit all this in.
Yeah, like,
I know, right?
so I wake up around 6 to we pray 5 times a day to pray a morning prayer, and then once I wake up, I go to my calendar and just put what I need to do that day. Usually, if it's inspection work to do, if it's like closing, if it's like blender or fire or listing, I will put it in there, and I will prepare food for my kids and drop them to school 5 days a week. I will drop them to school. So, and then go to my showings or my listing or my inspection work for that is from 9:30 to 2, and then I have to go pick up my kids from school from 2:30 to 3 to 4. So, and then I have to feed them, and then have activity someday. And so they usually have activity after school. They go to karate classes. They go to, my daughter go to Kuman, like tutoring school that she goes to after. So my son has a soccer. After the activity, I will come home and clean on my way to that activity or picking up my kids. I usually call my client, answer phone calls, and try to schedule for like appointments for tomorrow. No, I take day by day.
And tomorrow.
Yeah. If someone wants to meet me today, 8 p.m. I'll be there.
What do you and your family do for fun?
Well,
And do you
soccer games and karate.
and do you take time for it? Because that's important too.
So, to be honest with you, when my husband's here, that's when my kids have time to go to, they have fun time. And that's when I'm working nonstop.
And you said he's a truck driver?
He's a truck driver and he's away like 3 weeks a month. Like he's,
Oh, wow. So he's over the road?
yeah.
So he's here 1 week a month?
Mhm.
So then is like grandma and grandpa or your sibling, like who's helping with the kids? Is just you or do you have other?
Yeah, I have my in-laws, I have my mom and my siblings. Yeah.
Wow. Other questions? I think there was a couple more hands. Yeah.
I have a question because I know that in your culture it's not good to do interest. So I wanted to know more about like the Islamic vendors that you do.
So So there's so much demand, and the lenders are like 5 of them, Islamic lenders, and so it is what it is. So they have so many clients, and they don't have that client sometimes. Sometimes they will assume thing, and the deal fell through in the middle of closing. Like today, I had a closing, and it just fell through. And so that's yeah, 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 yeah. There's a lot of demand. That's why we have like
Any other, we have a question online? Yeah.
Community as a brokerage firm. Be there, it's best.
so. So we have groups that we help each other so much, and we support each other. We have like few groups that are organizing, and and doing stuff. I like I wish I had the time to 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 have the organization or something like to call the money, or to get the things together. But I
Is there,
I have
is there a way that you could connect those people with our office so that you don't have to even do anything with it,
okay.
but we could maybe call them in and find out how we could help?
Oh yeah, there's several groups that I know. I support them financially because I don't have the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If you'll share that with your, maybe with your accountability group, we'll
Yeah.
jump
Okay.
on that.
Sounds good. Yes, I will. Okay.
I feel like I missed, was there like a NAR award or nominee or something? Did I see?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? I missed,
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't bring that up earlier. Well, I saw it online, but I'm sorry, I didn't catch exactly what it was. And do we get to vote on that, or? Okay, so let's talk about that then. How do we vote?
Wait, it's already
Or is it passed?
passed. Yeah, but I didn't know that we need to vote or something. So I just showed up there, and they were like, "Oh, there was a voting something," and someone won.
Oh.
In our eyes, you won.
So as we close, I want to thank everyone for being here. One of the things I always say is I want everyone to be able to walk out of here with at least one action item. And so this is going to sound self-serving to you and your community, and I'm going to say it anyway. What would be the one thing you would challenge each of us to do to help support you and your community?
So let's spread the kindness, and that the other people know that we're very kind people and lovely, and there's a bad guy in every group, as I mentioned before. So we're not that bad. We've been in real estate. I have helped my mom. I have helped my mom buy her own townhouse, and I did buy my townhouse last year. And I have helped a lot of people buy houses
Almost
through
50.
down payment assistance. Yeah, through down payment assistance, and so they're very lovely people. They're kind. Just spread the word, kindness, and
Love it. Thank you all for being here. Let's give her a round of applause. We're honored you're here. Thank you. Great job. Great. Cheers. Yeah.